shadows of the titans across the basins of our doom. We wake where the youth once tracked the migrated flow. Before the silver seekers carved the scars and never go. I'm reading tectonic shifts in the sociology of the street, where the subduction of the working class makes the gentrify complete. Load the gear into the van, smelling like sulfur and pine. Navigating switchbacks on a precarious historical line. From the red rocks of the Morrison to the peaks of the divide, we carry the weight of the frontier with nowhere left to hide. We are the steel Christian south as we climb the granite spine, with a byproduct to the bomb. Can you hear the ghost of Lolo screaming in the wind? The geologic clock is ticking. Let the sonic war begin. We're the rock beam out to rock, screaming to the cross this legendary land. From the depths of the canyon to the 14 storming the kindness for fire in our nights. Rock beam out to rock, midday at the crossroads where the urban legends breathe. Past the river of lost souls, fueled by transcendental greed. We're out for packers' hunger in a modern digital age, consuming the culture, locked inside a high altitude cage. I see the shimmer of the Stanley in the shimmer of the heat, while the ghost of the Sand Creek massacre echoes under our feet. This isn't just a melody, it's a forensic investigation of the myth of the Wild West and the fracturing of a nation. We play the dive bars in Leadville where the oxygen is thin, synthesizing the struggle, the virtue and the sin. Up here, the air is red, but the truth is heavy. He is there. Breaks the levee. We're the rock team out here on man, screaming to the cross this legendary land. From the dawn of the Southern Canyon to the 14 we are the methods with the tide. There's but fire in the night. Rock team out to love man. Yeah. The shadows lengthen like fingers gripping the continental shelf. A man can't lose his shadow here, a man can lose himself. We've seen the lights at Burbridge, the entities in the corn, the folklore of the plains where the urban myths are born. It's a social political synthesis of the rugged and the refined, the Pete Angstry of the mind split, the hardcore state of mind fitting in your street. You'll run off and the pristine mountains spring, a contradiction of the anthem that the dispossessed sing. The pressure, the fire, the tensions in the levee. From the Precambrian basement to the troposphere above, this is a hardcore requiem for the land that we love. Dust descends on Denver, the skyline starts to glow. The final set is loading, the adrenaline starts to flow. We're the one-hit wonder that'll haunt the charts for years, an intellectual blitzkrieg designed to conquer fears. One day in the life, from the dawn until the dark, leaving a permanent stratigraphic legendary mark. The amps are glowing cherry red, the feedback starts to scream. We're the nightmare at the center of the tide. We're the Rocky Mountain Rockmen, screaming to the cross this legendary land. From the depths of the canyon to the 14 open our time, there's the fire in the night. On the 14 and on to unburn. Dust descends on Denver. The skyline starts to glow. The final set is loading. The adrenaline starts to flow. We're the one-hit wonder that'll haunt the charts for years. An intellectual blitzkrieg designed to conquer fears. One day in the life, from the dawn until the dark, leaving a permanent, stratigraphic, legendary mark. The amps are glowing cherry red. The feedback starts to scream. We're the nightmare at the center of the Colorado dream. We're the Rocky Mountain Rock Band! We're the Rocky Mountain Rock Band!
Dances with Ghosts here, El Jefe, the architect of the signal, and you have now intercepted the frequency where the artifacts are real, where the lore runs deeper than the map's edge, and where the sound demands allegiance. I speak only to the seekers, to the listeners who understand that the greatest fortunes, whether sonic or material, are found not by accident, but by absolute intention. We broadcast our complex truth from Camp Lazyboy, the legendary mobile studio, our high-fidelity nexus where the low-frequency grit of the streets and the high-altitude intensity of the mountains conspire to create a unified sonic truth. This is the command center that gives birth to every note you hear and every secret we reveal. We are not just a collection of music. We are a fully realized manifesto, a multi-genre cipher transmitted directly from the source. Listen closely because the structure of the signal reveals the secrets of the network. The GhostDancer Radio network is the vault. Inside, you will find the furious, uncompromising energy of O.T.H, the outlawed treasure hunter, our hardcore Colorado Rocky Mountain band. Their sound is the metal manifestation of the quest, the aggressive, unadulterated altitude and grit required to breach the static. You'll find the true spirit of the American frontier in the raw integrity of our dedicated outlaw country engine, Righteous Craft. Their music is the enduring narrative, the story of the hunt in 3 chords, and the truth. And holding the complex multi-genre fabric of our sound together is the maestro of metric intensity, producer and fusion vocalist DB Decibel. DB, from hip-hop to rap, rock, and country, his technical versatility orchestrates the sound design that only Camp Lazyboy Productions can deliver. Supporting all dimensions of the signal, the inimitable, versatile solo rock and roll force, Savannah Merlin, whose voice guides us through the deepest riffs and the darkest mysteries. Now, for the coordinates of your journey, tune in now and begin the exploration through our strategic channels. Your listening experience starts with the core blocks. Feel the power surge in metal manifestation and delve into the foundations of rock history in GhostDancer Radio's classic rock block, The Echoes of the Legends Past. Get gritty, narrative-driven, and authentic with GhostDancer Radio's country collection and feel the technical rhythm and urban intensity in GhostDancer Radio's hip-hop block. These are the elemental forces of our